This race is seriously broken. If you were to do it, your car will glitch out and will be broken until you respawn it. I would not recommend doing this race anytime soon until it's fixed. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try to find out why it is broken, so let's get straight into this video. Alright guys, so behind me is the Mexico City race, and there is just something very wrong with this race. I have done it in many challenge videos. I've just done it in general a bunch of times. And to this day, all these times I've done it, it's been broken every time I do it. There's obviously something wrong with it. And at my first thought, I thought it was maybe because it used to be in a NASCAR exclusive race. They turned it into an every car race. And then, you know, I don't know, maybe just like the shape of this car. Like, for example, this SV is just like
not compatible with the race, but like
everything is broken on this race. I will show you guys in a second because it's just a general problem. Like, I'm trying to do this race for videos and it's just broken. Very broken. And Driving Empire won't fix it. So let's go ahead and get in this Lamborghini Murcielago SV, recently added. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Let's go to the race and we'll test it on the Murcielago first. Then I'll test it on the NASCAR. Then I'll just drive on it. I won't be in the race or anything. I'll just go on that track, get in a car and drive on it and just see. We're just gonna try to solve the problem on why this race is broken, and I'm gonna show you in the first place like
how broken it is, okay?
Alright, so let's go into the Mexico City race. Let's click solo because I don't have any friends, man. What's going on here? No, but just watch. You'll see an obvious problem. It actually gets worse as you go, so it's like kind of like it's psyching you a little bit. So you'll see right now you're like, what do you mean? You know, you can go, at least your car can move, and on the first turn I should be able to brake. Yes, I can. I should be able to turn. Yes, I can. I can turn the other way. I can do everything you can on a normal race, like circuit, cross country, drag, highway, all the stuff you would say, right? But just when you get about right here is when the race starts getting a little tricky for you and your car. You'll see on the straightaway for sure. Yep, what's going on there? Oh, yeah. Did I just lose my brakes? Let's try to turn here. Oh, all of a sudden my handling is 30. I thought he was 60 something in the dealership, maybe 67. But when you get on this race, doesn't matter which handling you have. You don't have handlings on certain turns and your wheels bounce around. It gets worse as we go. You know, like I said at the start, we were going completely fine, but now the car seems to be struggling on turns and the wheels are like shaking around. Watch, you see that? That's very weird, isn't it? That is very weird. Yep, look at those wheels, especially on the straightaway up here is where it gets really bad. You ready? Oh, why are my wheels shaking around? I mean, at least we could brake there, but here's my handling. My crappy handling. All of a sudden on these turns, that 2 turns back there, that hairpin, you really slow down and you can't handle. And then on this straightaway, sometimes you might get stuck at a certain speed. And you can see my car just bouncing around. I just can't explain it. Like, why? What is happening here?
Why is my car bouncing around like that?
Like, I am not in a Maybach. Chill out. I'm in a Murcielago. But I guess my car does not understand that. As you can see, it's just like it's glitching out. I don't know how to describe it. How would you even describe this? Like, watch the wheels. Ready? Oh, is he okay? Oh, no brakes. Oof. Okay, yeah, there's something very wrong with this race. All right, now let me try to attempt to finish my 3rd lap here. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm not actually sure. The car is just oof. Oh, chill out. We're gonna get there. All right, so we finished the race. You know, at least you can start the race and you can finish the race. You know, that's the basics of a race in Driving Empire. But yeah, the Lamborghini Murcielago clearly broken on the race, but I don't think it matters on the car because as you can see up there, that is a NASCAR logo. This is the NASCAR race, but if I were to just, you know, go to my cars, NASCAR, and pull out, let's just say the Ford Mustang Dark Horse, it doesn't matter what type of car it is. I'm gonna use this NASCAR on the NASCAR race. You know, this is the car that's supposed to be used on this race, and you're about to see, it just does not matter what car you're in, it's still gonna be broken. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be as bad. We're about to find out. What I promise you, this car will also glitch out. It's broken. I don't know. We're gonna investigate. After this to see why it's broken and what can be fixed, okay? So let's just go on this race because, you know, on the start, you're all good. You won't glitch out. It starts, we know the starting point, okay? I'll show you the starting point because at the start of the race, you're completely fine. Your car's not glitching out yet. You're going around turns. You're okay. You got brakes. But just right about, I would say it starts here maybe, is when your car starts to glitch out, especially on this straightaway. You'll see in a second, like, oh, there you go. You can see some pops or whatever you want to call that, where the car thinks it's a Maybach, even though it's not.
And then it progressively gets worse.
So we know where it starts, and we know that it gets worse as you go on. So what could the problem possibly be? I don't know. We're still trying to find that out, where we're testing it with the NASCAR right now. Now, right now, it doesn't seem as bad as like a car that is not meant for this race, since this is a NASCAR. It is meant for this race because the Mexico City race is in the NASCAR category, but still, I'm still seeing some, you know, bumping around action. Look, you can see on this straightaway, especially. I don't know what's wrong with that straightaway, but it's just so sensitive. And then right here, so I think we proved that the NASCAR, this Mustang that I'm driving right now, for example, is not as bad. It's like, it's not as affected as a normal car, you know what I mean? Like, the NASCAR is made for this race, it's still not as glitchy, but if you use something that's not a NASCAR, it just gets worse and worse. But still, both cars have the problem, so we're gonna find this out in a second. Let me finish this race, see if it gets any worse, and then we'll try it just not in the race. I'll show you what I mean by that. Like, the Murcielago was kind of struggling everywhere, while this one is less. So we're gonna find something out. We're gonna, you know, investigate this and find the problem. But let's just finish this race real quick, and then let's hop back in the Lambo and just do the race without being in the race. What I mean by this is, of course, just go to my favorites, and then, oh,
What just happened?
okay, that was really weird, but yeah, let's just say if I get in my Murcielago, right? And we're not gonna get in that queue over there, and we're not gonna do the actual race. We're just gonna go on the race and just act like we're doing it when we're not actually doing it, like we're not getting paid or anything. So here's the track, right? We get on it, and let's just see if the wheels or the car or anything glitches around, we're having problems or anything. So here's basically the track. I mean, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so wait, hold up. We have found something out. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in the race, you know, like you don't have to go into the queue and go into the race for your car to glitch. Your car will still glitch around like it is right now with the wheels bumping around. So what could this possibly be? So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go slow, like 20 miles per hour, and we're just gonna see if we still glitch out, okay? We're gonna see if there's like bumps in the road, like invisible bumps. Ready? Okay, so we're going pretty slow. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think I know what's going on, because you can see the wheels. You see what's going on? They're kind of glitching out there, or at least for a second they were. I think there is invisible chunks in the road. It bumps around the most right about... Okay, so it's clearly doing it now. We can see, right? So if we go in my character, do I walk straight? Like, am I going over any bumps? Let's see. I mean, I don't see it. I'm just running normally.
Which just looks really, really goofy, of course.
I'm not seeing a problem anywhere. Like, right? I don't really see anything, you know? Like, my character is just running. He's not having any problems. I mean, it's kind of hard to identify if your character is going over a bump or not. I mean, it kind of seems like it right here. Like, you see that? I think just what the problem with this, like, race is that the hitbox is either, like, watch. You ready? You see that glitch? Like, there's kind of a glitch in the wheels, especially, like, when you're driving on this race. Like, they're just, like, constantly bouncing around. So yeah, guys, if there's one race you want to avoid in Driving Empire out of all the races that we have, it would be Mexico City, because it's just super broken. I don't know what to tell you. It's just a very broken race. It's been broken for a while, and so if you're gonna race in Driving Empire, don't pick the Mexico City race, because it's obviously very broken, and hopefully it gets fixed soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Avoid the Mexico City race in Driving Empire, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.